Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. This is Yurok, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell. Also, don't forget to leave comments down below. Now we are going to pick up a load. We're still working on our Missouri, and I do apologize for not having any videos out the last few days. I just was not well. Wasn't feeling very good. My throat was hurting really bad. Basically did a lot of sleeping, but I'm back, and hopefully we can continue on. But I think we're going to Kirksville, and we still have Joplin and Maryville left, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, we are going to Kirksville. But like I said, I do apologize for not having any videos out the last few days. I just, like I said, slept a lot, and I just couldn't record. Like, just wasn't physically able to do it. But we're back here. We're gonna try to keep well and keep going here. So we will resume our recordings today. And like I said, I appreciate y'all being patient. We all get sick. But anyway, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like button, notification bell. Don't forget to leave those comments down below. I do appreciate the support y'all have given me so far. It's been great. But we are back here. I will be doing video every day until we get this completed. Which hopefully will be in the next couple of days, because I only have 2 more towns to do after this one. But we're gonna keep on trucking, and then we will head back westward, trying to pick up towns in other states that we haven't done, other cities in other states that we haven't done, I should say. But we're doing pretty well on this. I mean, we're at 9 of 12, so just 3 more to go. Hopefully we'll be able to get the ones we need going forward. Yeah, and I didn't realize at first that you had to go at least 100 miles. That's why a couple of our loads didn't count. But we will do our best to get those completed. If y'all are playing the game, let me know how your game's coming along. We are at $80,000, getting closer to being able to buy our first truck for our St. Louis garage that we purchased. We're keeping the last slot open in our Kansas garage for when I buy a new truck. That way we can just leave that one, and then we'll relocate somewhere after that. I didn't even look to see what we were getting here. We'll look at that here in a second. it. See if we can find our load here. There it is. This way. I think we can. Alright. Let's see here. Let's look and see what we're carrying here. We are carrying scaffolding to the Farmers Cooperative in Kirksville. We got a lot of catching up to do on other series, and I do hope that y'all will forgive me for being away on those. But we are I'm gonna try to get at least the more popular series done this week for the rest of this week, and then we'll get back into regular recording next week, hopefully, if I can stay well. And like I said, I've just really been down. No energy, nothing like that. Just feeling terrible. But I'm better. So we're going to try and pick up the schedule here. But like I said, we only have 3 more deliveries to make after or 2 more to make after this one, 3 counting this one. Joplin and Maryville, I think, are the other 2 that we have to get. And then we will be leaving Missouri, heading back toward the West Coast to try to knock out cities over that way. So we got 318 miles to go. Should get there 4:30ish in the afternoon, somewhere in that neighborhood anyway. Make it another way, I guess. But I've probably slept more in the last few days than I have in the last couple of weeks. So anyway, we'll get back to the recording schedule as soon as we can. You know, I'm just gonna fill in this week whatever videos I feel like I need to do. but starting on Monday, we'll be back on our regular, normal routine. We're going to do our best to do that anyway. But like I said, you will be seeing at least 2 more ATS videos this week. Friday and Saturday. And we do have a couple of new games that'll be coming to the channel next week, so be looking out for those. So I guess we'll be getting there at 5 o'clock instead of 4:30 like we were, because of my missed turn back there. But just a little bit longer, it's fine. We're gonna have to sleep before we got another load anyway, so let's hope that we can find a place here to do that in Kirksville. I've enjoyed doing this Missouri DLC, riding through the state of Missouri. Looks familiar. A lot of this area looks like places where I live here in Mississippi, without all the mountains and hills. We don't have a lot of that in Mississippi. We have a lot of hills, not any mountains that I'm aware of. This has been fun, and you know, we're looking forward to when the other states, Iowa, Illinois, and Louisiana, I'm not sure which will be first, but whichever one it is, we will move on into that state whenever it comes out, and try to do that event as well. Our loan installment for the day takes us down to $73,000. We'll be bringing in another $500 or $671, somewhere in there. My eyes are still a little foggy. Yeah, I just had a lot of issues with my body this week, you know, sinuses, and my throat was killing me. Was just completely exhausted, just no energy whatsoever. But hopefully that's all behind me. going through Rolla here. We have about 200 miles, 209 miles left to go. Alright, 157 miles to go. got 134 miles left. Like I said, I do apologize that we haven't had those videos out the last few days, but I am feeling much better, and hopefully that will be the case going forward. But we will have a video on Friday and Saturday as well of ATS, and I'll try to finish up this Missouri thing. Cruising Missouri, I think is what it's called. We're gonna do our best to get that done on Saturday if we can. If the game is kind to us anyway. But we'll be getting some sleep after this load. 5:30, 6 o'clock when we get there. Find us a place to gas up and or fuel up, diesel up, however you want to say it, and get some sleep. Just at 100 miles left to go. Making much money on this load because we will be putting most of what we make in our gas tank, but that's the way it is sometimes. We are back up to 79,000. We had a few drivers come in, as I didn't see them as they were coming in, but almost back to where we started. And let's hope that Kirksville has us a place to fuel up, because we are going to be pretty low by the time we get there. Looks like we have 287 miles left in the tank. miles left. Alright, well, we have discovered all the cities. Looks like. There's 22 miles left. Right. I'm guessing they want us to park it in this building. Yep, right in there. Alright. All this nice farm equipment in here. Reminds me of farm sim. Let's go ahead and get this dumped off. Alright, let's continue on. Let's go to navigation. See if we got us a gas station close by. Yeah, right here. Alright, let's get to that. Let's get to the old fuel station and then we'll rest. We'll see where we at financially after that. We're just a few miles away. Yeah, I know I'm running low on fuel. I'm dealing with that right now. Yeah, I don't think we made any money on that that ride. All right, let's see. Where's the? Let's see if we can find us this place to rest. Okay. Let's just rest right here, I guess. Alright. And let's see. We have another 4,000, so we're back up to 84,000 and 830. Well, I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. This is your Rock, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, and it helps me in the channel grow, and I do appreciate y'all supporting me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys, and I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.